Hello there. If you guys are wondering whether your pain is from arthritis or a pinched nerve, I'm going to tell you the difference between arthritic pain and nerve pain, or neuropathy. Neuropathy is just another way of saying nerve damage, nerve pain, exactly. Or neuralgia is a better accurate, more accurate word for nerve pain, neuralgia. So we're going to help you guys sort of differentiate between the two, both nerve pain versus arthritic pain. So we have Romalda here, and she was complaining. She has, by the way, sciatica down that left side, and it travels all the way down past the knee into the shin. And technically, it should not be called sciatica unless it goes past the knee, or up to the knee. The technical term for sciatica, again, would not be called sciatica unless it's past or up to the knee. So if it's just up to the thigh, even though it is the sciatic nerve being pinched, it's not considered the full-blown sciatica unless it passes through the knee, it gets lower to the knee. So she has a little bit of that. She also has some arthritis in the hips, and African Americans are more predisposed to arthritis. We don't know why that is, but it is something to be aware of. Also, people that are overweight, putting more wear and tear on the joints. And also, if you've had multiple injuries to a joint, you're more susceptible to arthritis. And there are many different types of arthritis. We're not going to go into too many. We're just going to go into primary osteoarthritis, which is what she's dealing with in the hip. And the difference between nerve pain and arthritic pain is, first, arthritic pain is usually involved with some swelling, some inflammation, and it's usually a diffuse pain, meaning it's in the area. So she might have pain here and it might spread out a little bit, but it's going to be in this diffuse area right here. Whereas nerve pain is going to be more of a sharp pain or a dull ache that radiates all the way down past into a different area, past the leg, so it can refer pain to different parts, to your fingers, even your toes. So if you're having like some back or hip pain and you're feeling it shoot down the leg, that is not arthritic pain. That is nerve pain or neuralgia. Again, if you're feeling pain and swelling in a diffuse area or aching in that diffuse area or that localized area, that's more likely arthritic pain. And one of the ways that you can reduce some of the pain from the arthritis, besides using tools like we have here, cold laser therapy. This is excellent for arthritis, but you can also put some ice on it, okay? And she had used a Theragun, right, that you had bought online on her hip, and that may have aggravated things and just inflamed things a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and treat your sciatica here, okay, and your hip. So put your head right in the center for me. Okay. So we're going to do some cox flexion distraction technique for you. What's that?
You see where the foot down there?
Yeah.
When here hurt, it burn. You see right? It burn right down there.
You feel it right down here.
Yeah.
In the shin, in the lateral shin.
Yeah.
Yep. So that area there is controlled by L5-S1 nerve root right here, and then the lateral aspect of the foot. So we know that she most likely has a disc injury there at L5-S1, and that's why she's getting the sciatic nerve pain. So we're going to go ahead and do a little flexion distraction. Okay, sorry about the cold hands. Probably feels good though on a hot day like today. For those of you that don't know, we're in the middle of a heat wave here in New York. Nothing compared to the West Coast though. I couldn't imagine triple-digit heat, I'm having a hard time dealing with 90 degrees. Yeah. So we're doing here is foraminal gapping, opening up the foramina where the nerve exits, the sciatic nerve specifically, and then also pumping fluid into the disc with this gentle motion, pumping nutrients into the disc. This really helps with disc health.
Try to do the one with the knee, and the thing, my knee back there.
You mean bringing your,
Like this way?
okay.
I do that when I'm home sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to give you some stretches to start doing at home, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to email you stretches today, a list of them, and they'll have, oh, yeah, that's right, you don't have an email. So I'll print it out for you today, okay?
Yeah.
The only problem is the videos are in the email, so you'll have to just do the descriptions, but the descriptions are very accurate, okay?
I was feeling good enough, but maybe I must do too much yesterday.
What's that?
I was feeling all right, but maybe I do too much yesterday.
Maybe you did. Did you go home and clean or anything like that?
No, with the massage gun.
You might have. Yeah.
I massage more in the butt.
Did you do the left and the right side?
No, only one side.
Just the right side?
No, the left side.
Oh, just the left side. Okay. And was that the side that was sore, or was it the other?
That's the side.
Okay. And take some deep breaths in. So what I'm doing here is I'm loosening up her QL muscle and her multifidus muscle. And these muscles, also the iliocostalis, these muscles directly attach and support the spine. And we just want to loosen those up so we can get a little bit more out of the flexion distraction. When you start to loosen these muscle adhesions up, that helps move the lumbar spine just much easier. And she'll see that afterwards when I go back to do flexion distraction on her. So this is an important part of flexion distraction. You feel that right there, that spasm, tight muscle? Okay, deep breath in and out. Now, if you suffer from sciatica or any pinched nerve or a disc injury, Cox flexion distraction technique is the right technique. So we're doing the right technique on you.
I had a slip this when I was young.
Mm-hmm. So she just said she had a slip disc since she was young. I want to talk a little bit about a slipped disc. Technically, there's no such thing as a slipped disc. A disc can't, it's a loose term that's used. A disc cannot slip out of place like that, right? The discs have adhesions that kind of anchor it in between the vertebra. So there's no way for it to slip, but it can bulge or herniate. But yeah, a lot of people use that term slip disc. It's a common term. Okay, deep breath in and out. Okay. I think this is our third visit, is that right?
Third or fourth.
Third or fourth, yes. And how are you doing so far?
It's only this because I feel a little better. This what I do here.
Just this little flare-up that you had yesterday? Okay.
It's inside. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's inside there.
Okay, that's that sciatic nerve then, if it's deeper in there. All right. Relax here. Relax your shoulders. Good, there we go. So now I'm going to do flexion distraction, and then we're going to distract the table out this way. So we're going to add traction to the flexion distraction. This is going to just decompress the discs, take some pressure off that sciatic nerve.
That's feeling right in right here.
Yeah. Do you feel that down your leg, though? You shouldn't feel it down your leg, do you?
No.
Good. Okay, Romaldo, we're going to have you turn and face me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
There, you can reach that arm on. There you go.
it's just inside
You put your leg. Yeah, that's that sciatic nerve. Deep in that piriformis muscle.
No pill fit?
What's that?
No pill I could take?
No. Well, pill. What's a pill going to do for you?
I don't know because when I
Slide down here. Slide down a little. So she just asked me for you guys. I don't know if you heard that. She asked, "Is there a pill she can take?" So, so many of us are used to taking pills for back pain or sciatica. Or does that fix anything?
No, because when
No.
I
Exactly.
I buy the nerve pill and I take it, but
Yeah, it's just going to deal with your symptoms, which if you're in a ton of pain, I get it. Do what you have to do. Yeah, unbuckle it or, do what you have to do to get some relief. But it is not going to fix a thing.
No.
And a lot of times people take the pills, they feel better, and then they just don't think about it and they don't take care of it. And that's when it creates many other problems down the road. So pills don't fix anything. Taking a pill for sciatica or for anything, a headache, is like your oil light on your car coming on and taking a black magic marker and coloring over. You would never do that to your car, ever. So why would you do that to your body, right?
Yeah.
So lean this leg back against me, yep, and then swing it forward and touch that poster there on the wall. Good, and back, hang in there, and forward. Good, and back, and forward. Good, and back, and forward. Yep, and back, and forward. Excellent. Yeah. Another one. You're doing great. Good. Another one. Okay, good. And one more. Okay. Now I want you to kind of buckle up on that side. Good. Stay on that side and zip up a little bit.
Okay.
We don't need to give everybody a show here, you know. All right. And when you're ready, we're going to have you turn over back onto your stomach, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Lay on your belly.
You see that? You wanna watch in the mirror? This side kind of like if it's swell a little.
Yeah?
This side flat.
You mean you feel like your pelvis is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm naked and I look, you see here raise up a little bit.
You feel like this one's up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your pelvis is definitely out of alignment. That hurts your knees or your front of your thighs?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to work on your flexibility of your legs, okay? Slide down a little bit for me. Good. Yep. Okay, keep your legs straight. Raise one leg as high as you can. So I'm doing this check to check your sacrum, okay, and down. The other one. So this helps me check your sacrum, and you're having a real hard...
This one can't go up at all, right?
This one what?
I don't know why it can't go up.
It's difficult to raise?
It raises, it's not hurting or anything, but it's not raising high.
Okay, and the other one?
This one raising more high.
Yes. So you can see that. So that tells me her sacrum is rotated counterclockwise. So we're going to have you, clockwise. So we're going to do this. And just relax there. Deep breath in. Good. And blow out. Okay, now uncross the legs. Now try to raise them up one at a time. Should be easier. Okay. And the other one? Still a little difficult. Cross this ankle over the left one. Good. Uncross. And try that one more time. Good. And the other one? How's that?
It's just a
Little bit easier?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, turn over on your back. Okay. Let's see your hands up in the air. Hands up. Okay. And just relax yourself. So folks, what I'm doing right here is you'll see me applying pressure halfway in between her belly button and her ASIS, or her front pelvic bone there. The reason I'm doing this is because it's her psoas muscles here. This is the only way to get to the psoas muscle is through the stomach here. And this muscle connects to T12, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, so all your lumbar vertebra and the bottom thoracic vertebra, and then runs alongside the spine. It stabilizes the spine laterally with lateral bend, and it's also a hip flexor and forward and lateral bending, so this motion here. And it's often tight with people with sciatica and back pain, and obviously it's no different here with Romalda. So that's what we're doing, we're releasing the psoas. So if you've had really bad back pain or sciatica and you've gone to a chiropractor and he's never checked this here in the front in the stomach, and you'll know it's uncomfortable, then that's not a good sign. Okay, let's see your hands up in the air. Okay, relax your arms. Relax here. Bend your knees, both knees. So her legs are really tight, and we need to work on that. So this is a great stretch. You know this one? Okay. If you can't reach your ankle, then lay on your side and grab your leg, your pant leg like this. You know, just grab it, but laying on your side. Okay, so if you have lower back pain across the back and you sit at a desk all day, or you sit a lot and just watch a lot of TV, and you get up and it's hard for you to kind of stand up straight, and then you're able to kind of get up and walk around and kind of walk it off a little bit easy. So that's facet syndrome. Now facet syndrome is common when we get degenerative discs or disc herniations, and these legs, these muscles in the front of the legs, the quads, attach to your pelvis up here and then cross over your knee, and when they're tight, they're going to pull your pelvis forward, which is going to cause you to kind of come back like this, and that puts your lower back here in hyperextension. So we have to loosen these muscles up here. Not only is that going to help your back, but it's going to help your knees as well. So this is a really great stretch. A lot of people that sit down all day and have back pain, they want to stand up and they want to do this stretch and bend forward, and touch their toes, and that feels great for their lower back. And that's fine, but that's actually not the stretch you want to do. You don't want to stretch your hamstrings. Well, you do, but you really want to stretch your quads. That's going to help you with your lower back pain. So instead of doing this stretch, if you sit down a lot and have back pain, and when you get up it's hard to straighten up, instead of doing that stretch, you'll do this stretch. If you can't reach your leg, the runner's stretch, and we're going to do it this way with the straps. So I'm going to show you here. These straps you can get anywhere. It's called the stretch strap. Here, where's the... there was a website on here. Anyway, you can find these. Just Google stretch strap. Bend your knee.
I have it.
You have one, okay. So for all those folks out there that don't have one, you can Google it and you'll find it. Put your hand in there, yep. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to lift this up, give you a little pillow. Yeah. There we go, okay. What you want to do is make sure you don't fall off the edge here, yep. And then you're going to bend this leg, yep. And you're going to pull that strap, yeah. And you really want to push it, so make sure this knee, though, is pointing straight down. I don't want you to bring the knee back here or lift the knee up this way. I want you to, yep, point it straight down. Okay. Perpendicular with your body there.
Just like this?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm feeling the stretch. And I can pull it right?
Yep, and then you can grab one of the other hooks up here. There's another hook here. You can grab that, yep. Okay. And now see where you're at? You're at, what hook are you at here? C. See this C? Letter C? You want to get to eventually to D and then E as you get more flexible. All right. Good. And hold that. Yeah. Breathe in and out. And you can bend this bottom leg to balance yourself out a little bit. Yeah. And you'll hold that for 30 to 60 seconds, and you can straighten it and then do another set. And do 3 or 4 sets of that, okay? All right. I'd like you to do that throughout the day, both sides, both legs. Okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah, and it hurts because it's tight.
Yeah.
But as you loosen this up, it's going to not only help your knee, but your lower back as well. Okay, and just relax there, and then relax the leg. So again, you're going to do a couple of minutes on each leg, and you can let go of the strap for me. Yep. Okay. All right, go ahead and sit up. And I'm going to show you another stretch. So I want you to stand right here. So another great stretch for the tight quads and the forward pelvic tilt that you have is this one. You're going to kneel down and step over the pillow and put your knee down on the pillow. Now I have this pillow down here. It's great for people that have bad knees, arthritic knees, and the dense pillow just helps take pressure off that knee. So pick up your left leg, and you're going to put your foot where your shoe is. You're going to put your left foot. Watch your toes there, yep. And lift your body up right here, and you should feel the stretch in your right hip, the front of your right hip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. And breathe in and out. Good. Now, we'll have you hold that for 30 to 60 seconds. And I'm going to have you switch feet. So then you'll put the other knee down and lift the other leg and bring that forward.
Yeah, because you're stretching.
Yep. Yep. Now we're going to stretch the other one. Okay. You can hold them for about 30 seconds each and have either the bed or a chair next to you. Okay. So you're able to get up easily.
I could use a pillow, right?
Yep, use a pillow or a dense pillow. If you don't have a dense pillow like that, fold the pillow in half and make it a little thicker, or put two pillows underneath. There you go. And bring your upper body upright. There we go. Good. You feel that in that left hip?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great, those two stretches for you. If you do them every day, spend about 15 minutes a day, you're going to help yourself so much. You really will, okay? All right, guys, if you guys have any comments, questions about what we're doing here, about arthritis, about neuropathy, neuralgia, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching, and Romalda, thanks for, showing everybody your treatment, okay? Good, we're gonna switch legs and go to the other leg now. Thanks for tubing in.